All right, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we look at price action, market structure from a weekly perspective to gain insights to what the market would likely profile and offer us for this new week. We're looking at the new week of March the 29th to April the 2nd. Um, Guys, bear in mind we're going to a new month by the middle of the week or thereabout. And what we've looked at for last week, this week that just ended, we saw good moves in the analysis I put out. We saw breakdown of this trend line here for the pound dollar pair. It broke through this seeming wedge pattern, and we came down to uh, the lows. We got as low as the 1.3670 area. We've retraced from there and trying to go back to retest this trend line. The same we got with the Aussie Yen pair. We looked at, surpassed our target for that one. The price of action for the dollar Canadian dollar pair also went according to our analysis. Um, if you're new here, I would like you to click the subscribe button and the bell notification just beside it. That way you'll be notified as soon as I bring out new content. And if you found these videos helpful, I'd like you to click the like button. It shows support for the channel. And with that said, let's just go straight to the business of the day. I would like to keep this video as short as possible. On my charts on my screen, I'm looking at the pound dollar pair. And for this pair, we got quite some good moves to the downside. And let's just look at the weekly. So we do a top-down analysis and get a bird's eye view of what the market is going to do this new week. Now, quite already, we'll be going to the end of the month and going beginning a new month during this week. And let's look at the price action. We've seen price test the 1.3758 area and went really low and showed rejection from there. But the candlestick pattern I'm seeing here might likely retest the lows again, as this week most likely will be filled. Let's look at the daily, which was before we came down here. Now, on the daily time frame, what we have here, we've seen price break closed below this key level, the 1.3758 area, and went back, closed above it. What we have here, most likely we just have a slight retracement into that 1.3758 area, or maybe a bit lower. Maybe we could go as low as the 1.3840 area, but just about this zone. Of course, the key levels are zones, not just a particular price. And we'll see price go up. We might likely retest this broken trend line here, and that would be around the 1.3850 area. But we'll remain and continue. We'll test that and continue bearish. Our bias will change if we have a close above the 1.3864, which is the high of this candle here. That's our second candle, our second bearish candle just before this retracement. So the highs here is around the 1.3864 area. If we have a break and close above that price, then I'll be looking for bullish opportunities to go up to retest the 1.40 handle. But if we have this retracement here, the 1.37, the 1.3850 area, just around the trend line here, and we don't have a break and close above it. On the higher time frames, I'll be looking forward to still for price to retest the lows here at the 1.3670 area. That will be that for the pound dollar pair. Let's go to the Aussie Yen pair. Aussie Yen. Yeah, for this pair, we looked at price action based on the shooting star pattern we had for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I was looking forward to seeing price coming to this zone, and we did quite that. We just got that move, and we can see huge rejection from there. But the whole price action pattern here is telling us that there's weakness in the movements around here. Uh, we have this bullish pressure, but the momentum is not quite bullish. We have reduced momentum there. Let's look at the daily time frame and see if we can make something out of this move. Now, what we have here, we've seen price we broke and close above the 83.80 area, came in to retest the 82.40 handle, got this double top pattern here. We have still bounced off this low, this key level at the 82.40 area. Now we have this strong move to the upside. We'll most likely see price retest the highs. Maybe this high here, the 84.949 area, or something around the 85 handle, something within that range, 84.85, 84.95, just around that handle. Most likely we see price go up to retest the highs and give us a triple top pattern. But if we have a break and close, a triple top here, we have a break and close above. First of all, we have a break and close above these highs here. Most likely we'll have the momentum to go way higher to the next key level of resistance, which will be at the 86 handle. For me, I'm looking at price going forward to hit the 86 handle. If we close above this highs here at the 84.94 area, if we have the close above it, I think we'll have the momentum to get to the highs at the 86 handle. But if we don't have that, we just have a retracement around this zone. I'll be looking for the price breaking through this key support here, the 82.40 area, and we'll see price will go into this zone at the 80.75 area. We could go as low as the 79.50 area, between the 80.75 area and the 79.50 area. Just this zone here. If we have the triple top and we break below these lows here, the 82.40 area, that will be my next key level I'll be looking forward to seeing price get to. Next on my radar will be gold. And for gold, what we've seen so far has been a range. It just ranged all through this past week. That's what we have on the weekly time frame also. We've got this range, but what we have, the stick pattern we have here is an inside the pattern. Most likely we will see a resumption to the upside, because if you look at this candle, we got a weak, strong, not quite strong, but there's bullish pressure. It has a weak to the downside, even though it is closed bearish. So most likely we could use breakout patterns to trade this to the upside. Let's look at daily time frame. And on the daily, we have that same movement. We had the test of this highs here. There was 1746 area. That's a key level of resistance we have, and we saw price just roll over that area, retested it, couldn't break and close above it, and we still have this move again, setting up, as in what we have for Friday. See this move setting up again to go towards the upside. So what do we do with this market? I'll be looking forward to seeing a break and close above the highs at the 1755 area for any bullish movements on this, because of this range we have here. A break and close above this will open us up to the 17.70 area or 17.75 area, which I was looking forward to get to this past week, and we didn't quite get that move. And if we have a break and close below the lows of this candle here at the 17.7, 17.19, sorry, 17.19 area, then we'll be looking forward to going really low. We could go as low as the 1700 area, or maybe retest these lows here at the 1681 area. The next I look at is the dollar Canadian dollar pair. For this pair, let's look at the weekly time frame quickly. And for this pair, we saw, uh, like I said for last week, for this, the video I made for this week, we had something that looked like a hammer, and we saw price buy above that area to retest this broken support that also turned to resistance here. And we got here and we saw price being rejected from the 1.2597 area. Now, what do we expect price to do? I'll be expecting a retest of this broken support. Not broken support per se, a retest of this support, yes, because the support held, it was able to resist price and push price to the upside. So I'll be looking for seeing price retest this support at the 1.2430 area. This area, yeah, that would be my take for the week. We could look at some details to see how it's going to play out. Yeah, we have already seen that something like piercing pattern, railway track pattern, reversing at this key level. So most likely to see a follow through of this to the downside. We could get to the 1.2450 area, following the order block here before reacting to this area. But that's what I can see market do. It depends on the momentum we have in the market. If once we get to this point, I'll be expecting prices to react around here, maybe to the upside, but I don't quite know yet. It depends on when price get to this zone. The next I'll look at is the dollar yen pair. And for this pair, let's look at the weekly time frame. Wow, this pair, I said we're looking forward to seeing price do a bit of retracement and go to the upside. And yes, we are right at my level. I was looking to see price get to the 109.65 area first of all, before attempt to test this resistance at the 110.20 area. Now, what we have from the weekly, we have this is not quite a bullish engulfing. It's an engulfing candle, but not a bullish engulfing candle in the strict sense of it. What I want to see is, yes, of course, there's momentum to the upside. So to see a retracement into the 109.35 area, and a continuation to the upside. Let's look at the daily time frame and see what the price action looks like there. Yeah, so for this, I'll be looking for the same price, do this retracement, do a retracement into this zone and continue to the upside. That our target here is at the 110.20 area for this pair. Last I'll be looking at the euro dollar pair, and for this pair, so that break to the downside. Yeah, we had this move for 2 weeks ago and had a huge rush to the downside. Yeah, price seemed to have reacted some bit, shown some bit of reactions close to this support, but most likely I think we're going to hit this support at the 1.1735 area. And let's look at the daily time frame. I think we'll have a reaction, proper reactions around there. Although, yeah, from the daily, what we have here, we're looking at a piercing pattern, yeah, but although not quite, we're in the zone. It's not really a level or a price per se. It's a zone, and I think we're in the zone, even if we've not touched this price level at the 1.1735 area. We've seen some bit of reactions there. We most likely would have a test of this lower low here at the 1.1835 area, and let's see if price reacts around here. We'll continue to the downside, or if we don't have that reaction around there, we could see price react around the 1.1895 area for a continuation to the downside. Or we could still have a test of this 1.1735 area before price begins to go back to retest this. So either way, I'll still be bearish on this, but I'll be keeping an eye on this key level here and see what, expecting price to get to this point and retrace from there. If we have that move to the downside and a reaction of price around here, then we're looking forward to go up to the 1.1895 area up here. So that will be my take for it. If we have a, of course, if we have a break and close above this, we have the next key level here at the 1.20 handle. So that will be that for this week. If you've gained useful insights on what you're going to do with the market when the market opens on Monday, I would like you to click the like button. And if you're new here, click the subscribe button and the bell notification just right beside it. And don't forget, what I've put out here is not a signal service, it's just for educational purposes only. And with that said, keep trading your plan, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.